We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
Right side Curry. Pass to Horford. It's rebounded by Cleveland. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Curry. Kuminga, no good. Outside Irving. James in the post. Thompson right side. Clock at 4. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Draymond Green with the rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Kuminga, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Thompson throws it down.
A dependable distributor, Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. And Love has it in the corner. The putback. Here's Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 8.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Now here's James. LeBron James on the wing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Stephen Curry. And Love gets it to go.
Such a well-practiced shooter. Love knocks down that quick shot like it's a drill.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, Kevin.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
Curry's shot is good.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Great D that time from Green. Over Irving. Doesn't go that time. Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Pass to Love. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Inside. Over Green. Love, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Nice take from Curry. Kuminga, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. LeBron shot is off. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Down low. Good work defensively by Horford. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now Curry. There's the triple. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots. Pass to Fry. Back to LeBron. And here's Love. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Love outside. Pass to Fry. Back to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
And that one drops for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Yes, that goes in.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Right side Jefferson. LeBron outside. Butler with the steal. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Pass to James. It's stolen by Green. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Butler in the corner. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Here's James. And nothing is falling for him right now. Curry outside. LeBron grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
At the elbow, Jefferson. Back to Irving. Here's Love. And the dunk by Love.
There's a great example of Love's basketball IQ, getting himself into perfect position for that putback.
Back to Curry. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Comes up empty down low. To the right side. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Drains it from beyond the arc. Love's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you got to crowd Love out on the perimeter, or else he'll make you pay for it.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Curry outside. A putback. The Cavaliers trailing. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Guys, back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Smith for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry can't get it to go. A tight game here in Cleveland. Irving attacking. Good work defensively by Horford. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Over in the corner, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Thompson. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 16.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. On defense, Cleveland. To the paint. Here's Horford. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, look, if you're facing Horford in that 2-man action, you have to track him off the pick.
Thompson. Love outside. Here's Thompson. Green with the block. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The Warriors leading
With the assist.
And here is Curry. 19 points in the game. The shot misses. Smith feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Love. 5 on the clock. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket? His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Out left to the wing. Here's Kuminga. Here he goes. And Kuminga throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Butler on the attack.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Thompson misses. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 23.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Smith outside. Curry with some nice D. And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top. They're up by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Back to Fry. And Fry slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And Curry has it in the corner. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Irving drives in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And on that drive, Kyrie with speed. The defense can't counter, and the momentum gets Irving to his shot.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Curry looking it over. Takes it inside. Outside Butler. Jefferson with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Fry. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
To the inside.
Well, look, Horford is going to be in position defensively. You can count on that.
Now here's Curry. And Kuminga throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
He gets it to go.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
And down goes the three.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeBron with it. And it's Horford picking him up. It's James. Horford pulls it down. Outside Curry. Now Green. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Outside Jefferson. And down it goes.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Love pulls it down. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
To take the lead. Butler with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Curry.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line. And clearly not affected by the moment.
Jefferson inside. Rebounded by Curry. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shoots the 3. Cleared away by James.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's one. That's in there.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that 3-point line.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.